Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is 219 to Talk, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, where we've had a wonderful weather day today. And, here in Houston, you never know what you're going to get when you weather. So we got to keep all type of outfits in our cars while we ride around.
Yes,
Keep your
yes.
umbrella, galoshes, swimsuit, and everything else in your car. You never know what you have to do to get back home. So, here we are. Like I said, coming to you live. We got Own It, On Us,
Oh,
and Big Red Joe joining us. And of
yes.
course, we got the Queen herself sitting here with me. We
What's
sitting
up?
at home relaxing and enjoying this day. And we've had a heck of a day, just to say the least. Once we get out, we get out.
Huh.
So here we are, back here, live and in living color, ready to talk about some of these issues and some of this foolishness that we have gone through this week.
Oh, come on
So,
now.
Honest, we're going to start with you today, darling.
Oh,
All I can say, I missed y'all last week, and I didn't. My main thing was that the debates, the vice president, the debates, the VP debates, that was a hot mess. But
Right.
but
Uh-huh.
but you know what? I'm not saying they was all black folks, but I am so proud of Harris County. I think last count was over 100,000 people voting early.
Right. Thinking of talking about that, my wife and I got up Tuesday morning and we went and found us a polling place. Um, and we went and voted as a team. The whole day, the Daniels clan went out as a team and voted. And let me tell you something. We were in there, expecting long lines. We went to a church over in this area, and we were only in there probably 20 minutes. I mean, I'm talking about from the time we got out of the car till we got, signed in and voted. We were back in the car within 20 to 25 minutes. So it's really, depending on what area you're in, I guess, and what what type of situation they have as far as the amount of volunteers there helping to push the election along. But what I was impressed by was the fact that all walks of life came out to vote. I mean, you saw guys from, dressed like they're headed to work, but guys who were dressed like they're headed to the corner to hang out. They were all in their boat, getting themselves together. So it lets me know that America is really getting sick and tired, and we are not taking this thing lightly. When you see Pookie and Ray Ray and Nuck Nuck and all them in there voting, yeah, you got to know it's a change. As the song always said, a change gonna come.
hmm.
What's coming?
That change to happen right now, and we realize that because we have to understand if we let this thing keep going on, we'll be back out there in them cotton fields.
You
We don't
know it.
watch it.
Come on now. And you know what? I don't like physical labor. My nails,
Hey,
I can't be breaking on nails and stuff. No,
exactly.
I just can't do it.
Honest, I'm
No.
lazy, and I'm too used to air conditioning to be back out, to be out in the cotton field somewhere picking a cotton. They just going to
Now
go
that's the truth. That's the
and
truth.
down me right
Yes.
and drag me to the side because I ain't going out there in that heat. And I'm start talking about I take blood pressure medicine and all kind of stuff. I can't go out there. Yeah, I know how to get out of it.
But you know what? It's I think about back to Michelle Obama when she gave her speech at the Democratic rally.
Right.
She told them, she said, they're gonna try and discourage you from voting. She said, but take your chairs, take your umbrellas, take your sack lunches, go vote.
Exactly.
And the point being, somebody blood paid for our right to vote. Our right to vote has blood on it.
And see, like I said, it was encouraging because there were some lines that I saw on the news where people were sitting out there for 2 hours. and
Yeah.
2.5 hours and things of that nature.
Cooler.
And they chairs, like you just said, they chairs, they coolers, they sack lunches. And I heard one brother say, I ain't going nowhere until I do my civic duty.
I
Hmm.
know that's right. It's
Inspiring
my
because
neighbors of
uh-huh,
a different persuasion.
right,
He said, I don't vote. He said, simply because I don't want to. And I said, I understand. I said, but I gotta vote.
right,
My right
exactly.
it was won in blood. So I
Exactly.
have to vote.
And look, if more people thought about that on us and appreciated just the privilege of being able to vote and what it has to offer as a dynamic to shaping this country, they will get their behinds up. They go stand in line for Jordans. They'll stand in line for the club. They'll stand in line.
Concerts.
They'll stand in line for all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But you stand in line to vote. You trip. You nullify yourself. And I've come too far in my life to not be counted.
That's true. But to not vote, us as a people to not vote, it's like being given a Christmas present that you never open and
Right.
then complain that no one thought about you.
That's good.
Reggie,
I
Reggie,
like
what
that.
you think? Reggie, what you think, brother?
Well, I get into it with brothers all the time on Facebook about the not vote issue. As always, you voting for massa. You voting for the lesser evil. But my thing is, if you don't vote, you still voting.
There
Right.
I
you
mean,
go.
whether you think you are or not, you still vote. I mean,
There
not
you
not
go.
voting is casting your vote. So
Yeah.
get out there and pick somebody. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Somebody. I mean, they might not, have. I didn't agree with everything that President Obama was doing,
Right. I
but I
didn't.
agree with some of the things he was doing.
Exactly.
So I know I didn't want, the other guy in there.
I know
He
that's
wasn't for me
right.
at all.
And
Yeah.
see,
So I picked somebody that I thought would do a good job for me.
Yeah.
right.
So I mean, that's what I ask somebody that say they don't vote. I mean, just find something about a candidate that you think is doing something for you.
Right.
And go out and vote for that candidate. It don't have to be a lot of things. Just pick one, and you
The
don't have to
main
be
thing.
Democratic. I ain't telling you to vote straight Democratic. I'm not telling you that because a lot of people get into their feelings, about black people. Oh, we supposed to just vote. No, I'm just telling you to get out there and vote, brother. That's all. It's
That's
your right
it.
to vote.
Yeah.
Right.
Whether it be Democratic, Republican, Independent, or whatever, just vote.
Right. And I don't know if y'all noticed it or not. You guys gone and voted yet?
I didn't
I haven't
make
got a
it
chance to vote
yesterday or
yet.
today, but what's tomorrow? Friday? Yeah, we
Right.
got to get up out of here tomorrow
You
and get that taken care of.
there are a lot of Democrats running with nobody running against them on the ballot. I was like, wait a minute. There's no Republican or independent running against some of these Democrats. And that
Well, I think, in all honesty, they knew. Basically, you pretty well knew because the president, when he stopped the stimulus talks or whatever, that was committing political suicide, not
right,
just for himself but his whole party. I
right,
bet you we can just about count how many Republicans will be returning to Washington. That's why
right.
they dragging their feet the way they are. They
Yep.
know that America is out here hurting. You've drugged this thing out forever. I think I mentioned this before, and I on a program where I see it firsthand. In some states, to get the extra federal money, you had to at least qualify for a of state benefits. Do y'all know that in some states that these people are getting exactly that, $1, $5, some $10 a week. So 600, 300, 450, whatever was out there, it was a blessing. These people were actually getting paid no more. They were living off of the extra because the states were broke. The states are tapped out. They had nothing to give them.
Right. I
So
understand.
they've been dragging this out since what? July? Was it July?
Yeah, about July.
Yeah. So now it ended in September. So now these people have nothing. This is serious. Who just laid off? How many what did I say on the news? About 48,000 laid off this week from different companies.
Yeah, from different. I saw that too.
Yeah. So you're sitting on your hands. You call yourself dangling a carrot in front of the American people when I'm reelected. You knew you wasn't going back. You knew that already. Biden is 16 points ahead of you in the general population.
Let
You
me
knew
tell
you weren't coming back.
I like that. Like you say, he's trying to dangle a carrot in front of the American public and basically trying to buy votes with their $1,200. But the thing is, like you said, he knows for sure he's not coming back in there. He knows better than that. And the thing about it is, he is trying to hurry up and get another Supreme Court judge in there before he get out of there. He's trying to do exactly what he stopped Obama from doing. Him and the Republicans stopped Obama from doing before he left office.
Yeah.
So let me tell you something. Donald Trump is I don't know what else to call him but an idiot without cursing. You know, he's just there's nothing else you can. There's no way in the world you can explain the stuff that Donald Trump tries to do, other than the fact that this man is really retarded. Man, retarded.
He's very much so. And it's sad. I never thought that supposedly the greatest country in the world would be the laughing stock of the world right about now.
He is like your little embarrassing cousin that you meet at the family reunion and you know you ain't taking him nowhere. Yeah, he like your little cousin that you don't take with you nowhere. Man, you can't go from it's not happening.
Yeah, it's a hot mess. It's definitely.
Yeah.
Well, you know, this is what I don't like about our government. You know, they drag their feet on so many issues. I mean, why can't we just can't make a decision about one issue, decide what we're gonna do about that, and then move on to the next issue? Why we got always throw in all these other issues with this issue? Well, I tell you what, if you throw in this, then I'll let you do this. And well, if you throw in this, then I'll let you. Well, you know, that's why nothing never gets done, because we all want to get everything done and nothing gets done.
Right.
Well, and that's the whole problem.
Reggie, our political system is run, believe it or not, by what we call lobbyists.
Yeah.
And there are other forms of you know, lobbyist type situations and what they call it, private interest groups that always are run by the money. The money is what keeps Washington rolling. And the more money you throw at something, the more you likely for your issue to get heard and to get passed on. So we have to understand that our political system is really built off of special interest groups, as they call it. You know, which have a different agendas that don't line up with what the public wants, but it lines up with what the you know, what they think will push the economy and will make more money for all of the bigger your business, the bigger your donation is, and the faster you get your special interest group and your lobbyists get heard. So that's what our political system is run off of. So yeah, so we're not going. There's a lot, as they call it, red tape in Washington.
That's it.
It really is pushed by green, which is the money.
I feel you on that, but I thought things were starting to change, because I thought that was the main reason why I voted for Obama, because he wasn't supported by all the lobbyists. He was just, you know, his campaign was based on small donations from the people. You know, I thought, you know, people started to realize that, hey, man, you can win this election without all these other people donating these big funds, you know, for my cause, and you know, but it just went back to the same old,
Right.
you
Well,
know.
Well, he had a Republican. He had a Republican House and Senate, and they were against him. But he fought him. He fought him tooth and nail. You got to give him that,
yes,
because he was swimming upstream all 8 years.
all the way upstream.
Yeah, he was. That was his thing. If he, I say this, if he had what Trump has now, a Democratic House and a Republican Senate, or you know, at least half and half,
Right.
Yeah.
I think he would have made more headway. And I
Right.
know, like everyone else, I didn't agree with everything that he did, all his policies, but I gave him credit for trying to include everyone. Everyone truly mattered to him. You know, they said his Secret Service said he was him and his family were horrible when they were trying to, you know, service them, because he didn't have enough sense to know, don't walk out into that crowd. You know, he just walked out into the crowd, you know, talking to people, you know, people surrounding them, and she snuck off the Target, you know. They were people, you know. So
well, you know,
he tried.
he was everyone's president. That was the problem. That's the problem with most of our people. They thought he was just our president. He was everybody's president.
He was everybody's
That was the whole issue.
president.
You know what I'm saying? So when people say, what did he do for the black people? He wasn't just our president. I mean, what are you talking about? You know, I feel you on that.
He was
and
more.
When they said, you remember the song "Turn the White House Black"?
Right.
Yeah.
It was a rainbow up there, because every time you turn around, they had a group of people up there. You know, the kids, every time you looked around, they had kids on the White House lawn. You know, and that was refreshing.
Obama was having picnics at the White House and everything, right there on the lawn. He didn't care. But see, the thing about it is, and that's what such a tragedy and such a dynamic that changed. I like the fact that Onis brought up that the House and the Senate really is what determines what the president can and can't do.
You're truly right.
Kind of backing he has as far as his political party. And Obama, like you said, was fighting a upstream battle the entire time he was there. Now, another thing is Obama's presidency was based on inclusion rather than Donald Trump, who has been divisive and secluding and you know, isolating different groups toward hate. You know, he's been so divisive throughout his running for president and throughout his reign as president. Donald Trump really has been. That's what he thinks. He thinks he's reigning as a king. You know, he thinks he's a king and a dictator. That's why he admires so many of these dictators in this world, and the way Putin runs Russia, and the way what's the boy Kim Jong Un, because he wished he was them.
Yeah.
That's how he wanted to run the United States, but he can't do that because this is not a dictatorship.
No.
You know, these people will come up there with torches and pitchforks and get you up. Like that here in the United States. Let me tell you something. I told my mother when Donald Trump got in the office, I said, all it's gonna take is one of them white boys not to be able to put some gas in his tractor. He coming up there at White House with a shotgun to get Donald Trump up out of there. So Donald Trump knew who he had to cater to, who he had to make sure was gonna be able to make money. He did that throughout his presidency. That's why you have so many of them that are willing to vote for him again. And he's done a great job. And man, let me tell you something. Donald Trump has been the most divisive president I've ever seen in my life. He is really an embarrassment to the United States. He really is. And we really should be ashamed of ourselves for even allowing our democratic system to get such a clown in there. So we really can't depend on our democracy anymore to get it done.
It failed us because the collegiate vote put him in there. It wasn't the popular vote. The
Right. We can't
popular vote did not put him in there. The collegiate vote put him in there.
Right.
He did not win. You know, he did not win. But you know what? They thought they had somebody that they could control. They knew Hillary was feisty. You know, she was feisty. She knew what to do. But her biggest thing was she really tried to distance herself from Obama. And I understand, you know, I'm my own person. But you served on his cabinet for what, almost 8 years?
Right.
You see how he got elected and re-elected. So you do have to ride in on his coattails. So be it.
So
you know, maybe she had this thing where she didn't want to, you know, ride in on the coattails of a black man. Okay, well, whatever. You paid for it. You had a nervous breakdown behind it because she went underground for about 6 months. She just could not believe it.
Oh,
but that's what the thing was. She didn't want to come in on his coattails. I'd have rode his coattails, and once I got in there, I would have done just like Donald Trump. He do whatever he think he big, bad, and ugly enough to do. But I sure would have. I'd have slid right on in there. So be it.
And that was her biggest mistake.
Yeah.
Distance herself from Obama. Why would you distance yourself from success and think that you're gonna have a good outcome? That's just like, you know, like I tell people all the time, quit trying to reinvent the wheel, brother. We have been rolling around in a circle forever, and you're gonna come out talking about I got a new square wheel. Bro, we don't want that. Nobody want no square wheels on their chariot. Your chariot is stuck in the mud, and that's exactly what happened to Hillary. She got stuck in the mud.
Yeah, she hasn't seemed to run again, so I thought maybe she would have came back, but she didn't come back. It really took something out of her.
No, she's damaged goods. It's over for her.
You so right. You so right.
Like Big Red Joe just said, in the political world, she is damaged goods.
Yes.
In political life, she's about 150 years old, so she can't no more. Ain't nobody fooling with her. She ready for the what they call it, the Democratic old folks home.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, she ain't ready to be back in office. She older than Bernie Sanders when it comes to politics.
I think that's the only reason he hasn't won. But shit, what we got in there, they half and a quarter century old themselves, you know. So tell me this, y'all. What do y'all think about Harris?
Yeah. The vice president?
Yeah.
I think she's a smart black woman. Well, she's very driven and she's very savvy on how to play the political game. See, that's how Donald Trump ended up in there. He has people on his team who knew how to play the political game.
Yeah.
They were very savvy to get him in office. Because when it came to credentials and what they call it, experience, he was the village idiot, but they slid him right on in there because they knew how to play the game and get the electoral votes that were pertinent enough for him to get in office. They knew what states they had to win the electoral votes from. So Kamala Harris is a perfect candidate to get Biden in there. She's going to help his voting power. As you see, he's already 16 or 17 points ahead in the polls. And the first day of early voting, we had over 11 million people to go out and vote on day one in the United States.
What is that telling you?
Yeah,
they tired.
tired of this foolishness, and they ready for a change. No matter what the change is, we ready for one.
Yeah.
Look,
Look, man.
we gonna roll the dice and take our damn chances. So what
Yeah.
Hey, Trump said it best. What do you got to lose?
exactly what we got to we
Hey.
voted.
At this point, nothing really. You know.
Time.
Hey, when he said that, man, I was like, oh man, he just. Hey.
I tell people all the time, Donald Trump is a political pimp.
Exactly.
He went right out there and pimped the whole United States and got his money.
He got his money.
So I understand him. Hey man, look I don't talk down on the player's game.
Yeah,
He
they
played
gotta
the
give him
United
a round of
States
applause.
like a flute, like a
Put him out of the White House.
yeah, he played us like a fiddle, man.
Yeah.
The United States like it was a fiddle. And but he played some raggedy music and we still listen. So I mean, how can you be mad at that?
So what did he do? Name one thing that he did while he was in office that was constructive. Can anybody?
No, not really. Other than show black folks who thought we had made it, that these white folks still hate you, bro. You all
If they could put you in
if they could put you in the cotton
would.
field again, they would.
Yeah, y'all seen that movie Antebellum?
Not yet.
Oh my God, man, how y'all? Hey, that's a must watch, bro. For real, let me tell you something. That's a classic Jordan Peele movie. But look, my wife hate me and be mad at me because I figure the movie's out. You know,
no, we both do it, but
less than
I
halfway.
was like, look, Reggie, I was like, wait a minute. Let me watch a little more before you tell it. We gonna tell it before I can get to this.
Reggie,
Well, don't tell it. Don't tell it. Don't tell it. Don't tell it.
15 or 20 movie, I hear. First 15 or 20 minutes into the movie, Reggie, I knew the whole story, what was going on.
Oh, Lord.
She say, my wife was
I
like,
ain't gonna
wait a minute. Y'all hush, don't tell me. I said, I'm telling you. And look, Reggie, showing up exactly what I said was happening today was exactly what was happening. Oh, she was happy with me. That's all right, she still loves me.
But it's still great. When
It's
you
still a
watch
good
it,
watch.
we're not gonna talk about it till everybody watch it, then we'll talk about it on the show.
Let's talk about it next.
I'll wait till everybody watch it.
Y'all make an effort to watch it sometime this week, and we'll talk about it this week.
All
Yeah.
right. All
It's
right. All
talk.
right.
It's worth the talk because it's pertinent to what's going on in America right now.
Now, Reggie, you missed the show that we were talking about what everybody was gonna do for the holidays in that so-called new normal, and we kind of went in on it. You know, we had a couple of people on the in the comments of episodes that happened during their holiday festivities.
Oh, Lord.
What you gonna do for the holidays? Will it be the same as other holidays or what?
I don't know. It's always, each holiday is different for us because we don't. It's whatever. You know, we don't ever just make plans. It's always a last minute thing with us. You know, because we're tired of doing the same old. You know, because every holiday is the same old thing. I mean, Thanksgiving is coming up. You know, I don't know what we're gonna do. I have no idea. I just know the only thing I know for sure I'm gonna do is be with the family. That's the only given. You know what I'm gonna cook and all that kind of stuff. Now that I'm doing this diet thing, I try not to even think about food.
Queenie got a dish for you to add.
Huh?
Queenie got a dish for you to add to the menu.
What's that?
Honest, you being messy. And I'm gonna ask you this question since Honest went ahead and brought it up.
I already know Reggie's answer. This answer is the same as mine.
Rich, have you ever heard of anybody put it? No, how do you feel about raisins in the potato salad?
Raisins in the potato salad? I don't even like raisins. So I know I'm not gonna put them in no potato salad. Man, who wants some dried up fruit? in your potato salad.
My
They
question was,
doing it. They put it out there.
thought
They
about
put it out there.
Yeah.
Why not just put some prunes in there too? I can't do it.
I ain't
I ain't gonna make
gonna
it
Well,
do it.
I tell you what, it'll make the rest of the dinner go down way easier, baby. Oh boy, I hope you got more than one bathroom because it is going to be a
Oh,
fiasco.
Oh,
listen.
Yes.
ain't no way
I,
in the world supposed to put
I can't even do the raisins by themselves, so I can't see me putting none in no potato salad.
But they
You know,
put it out there. They put it out there. They put it out there. They got it all pretty and airbrushed and
Yeah,
stuff.
the raisins.
look like little roaches in your. Oh, you almost made me cuss.
Oh, good.
No.
It's funny, Reggie, that you say that. I don't know if y'all know who Country Wayne is.
Yes.
Country Wayne got a little video on Instagram, and I seen it on Facebook. But he pulled the fall back, and there's raisins in the potato salad. He snatched his shoe off and started hitting in the potato salad. Hey, the lady say, "Oh no, those are raisins." A white lady say, "Oh no, those raisins." He say, "Raisins." In the world, raisins. He said, "Well, I put raisins." He said, "Well, you need to be raising up out of here with that potato salad." I say, "Boy, look here, Country Wayne,
Oh my
bro."
God.
That was the funny because I was like, that's exactly what I would have done if I seen some raisins sitting on top of some potatoes. I think them
No.
Okay.
No.
be roaches.
Okay, Reggie. Okay, and then it's one more question. What is your biggest pet peeve about family gatherings? Now,
Woo!
we talk about people that person that didn't bring nothing, they leave out with 10 or 12 plates. You know, we talk about that person that bring their heavy potato salad, don't nobody want to eat it, you know. Or that cake. That cake
Oh,
rubber.
that failed, that beat them failed, and they covered it up with icing.
Cement, you bring a cement cake with some icing on it. Don't you
Ooh,
bring that
don't
back
you
over here.
bring that back?
You bring cups and forks and spoons next time you come.
Yeah.
Don't you bring something, some, as they say, condiments or something.
You bring
But, I don't mind people, taking plates and stuff like that because I don't really like, that much food left at the house. But what I don't like is people taking plates to people that didn't come that was invited. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like you was invited, why didn't you come?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all that bringing you plates, I'm not down for. I don't like if you cook a certain meal, but one person is trying to eat it all up from everybody else. It's like a certain I cooked some gumbo one day and I had snow crabs in it, and somebody would just kept going there getting all the snow crabs out, and I was looking at them like what's the deal? You ain't even getting no gumbo, you just getting straight crabs out the pot.
That's rude.
And I hate people that do stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm not really. I don't know. Pet peeves about guests stealing my stuff.
Oh.
I invite you to my house. Leave my stuff at the house when you leave.
Oh.
Yeah. You didn't bring, don't you take it back with you? Don't you take it?
And
I don't
really,
like that.
invite folks that you got to remove everything out your living room.
Right.
You know, everything out the living room.
I mean, I know people don't buy CDs now, but I done had a case where I opened up a CD case. The CD case is there, but the CD is gone.
Now, see, that's
what I'm saying? I'll be like, man, but it's somebody that came to your house. They didn't, took the CD out, but left the case there. So you don't never know until you actually go in there and try to play your music.
Try to play it, yeah. Well, that's a slickster right there. Let me tell you something. They know if they take the CD, they can always buy some blank cases and just write the words on it and know what it is. Yeah, so that cat right there too slick to come in my door ever again.
Well, I'm a collector. I like the case. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
No,
right.
I do that too. Certain things that you like, that's your stuff, and people need to leave stuff alone. You know, if it's something that you can't ask for and possibly be gifted, leave it alone. Or better yet, go buy it yourself. Well, spend your money on it.
You know what? What gets me is that person that comes to your house and asks you for everything in your house. Can I have this? Can I have this?
Don't come to my damn house shopping.
Yeah.
Don't come to my damn house shopping. Can you behind the Target, Walmart,
look, or they tell you,
Fingers Furniture, yeah.
Or they tell you don't need it.
Yeah.
You don't need this. What you doing with this? You don't need this. Let me take this with me.
No.
My thing is when somebody come to your house and ask, can they borrow some meat? I'm like, borrow some meat.
meat.
Not sugar, not eggs, not flour, some meat.
But I want to know how you gonna borrow me. How you gonna borrow me?
Enlighten us, because I want to know about that one. How you gonna borrow some meat?
Man, you got some hamburger meat in there? You got some bacon? I'm like, hold up, man. Hold up. This not the grocery store. Where you think you at?
That's why I say don't come to my house shopping. Yeah, what is you all in my deep freezer for?
I call those
when people come to your house, they borrow stuff like seasonings and flours and you know stuff like eggs. I can see eggs as far as it go. With me,
right?
And stuff that you need to mix up with other stuff that you don't want to go to the store to get right quick. But when you start going to stuff like meat and stuff like that, then I think you went a little bit too far.
Yeah. What have you been doing with your money? Why not just say, hey, I'm going through a rough time. Normally I wouldn't ask you, but you know what? Those kind of people, normally they would ask you. Hey, I need something, to make it through till what? My stamps get put on my card. That's what I hear. My stamps get put on my card next week. Well, then you should have stocked up. It's like an adult man.
When you ask me, I just be looking like, what? I want to know what conversation you had with yourself before you got up enough nerve to ask me for some meat.
Well, those people, they spot victims. They're looking for victims. They're looking for kind-hearted people that are givers.
That's that. I'll pay you back when I get my income tax.
Right.
All year long. All year long.
I'm not doing Reggie tonight.
And then when they get their money, you ask for your money. Well, I had my own bills.
Reggie.
Yeah, I heard it all.
Already know. But this is my thing. I posted on Facebook one time on that givers have to set limits, but takers don't.
Yeah,
they sure don't. You'll end up with a deficit. You keep giving.
I'm like, Reggie, there has to be a limit. Eggs is my limit, brother. I'm like, Reggie, that's Reggie's limit, eggs. I'm cool with that too, Reggie. Like you say, you could, hey man, you need a couple of eggs and put in your whatever. Yeah, here you go. But I'm not giving you no meat, bro. Leave my freezer alone.
Okay, Rich. Okay, what if the person asking is like, they picky. They say, do you have any hot sauce? But I don't want just any. Do you have Louisiana hot sauce?
You don't get nothing. You get that caliente, that Mexican hot sauce, that caliente stuff. That's what you gonna get. And if that's not good enough,
they say, can I have some steak? They don't ask that.
Yeah, I want
this is what I want to know. I want to know if y'all know the answer to this question. How come when people borrow money, when you want it back, the money is always little, but it wasn't when they borrowed it?
It was what?
The money was always little when you want your money back, but it wasn't when they borrowed it.
Not only is it little, Reggie, it's stinking now. It's got a smell to it.
Yeah.
Here go your little fucking little $10, man.
That I've been owing you since the end of tax season last year.
Yeah, it was a fresh $10. Now it's a fucking little old $10. I said, what these niggas? Look, man, let me tell you something. My daddy gave me the greatest advice in life, I think, when it came to loaning people money. He say, hey, man, let me tell you something about loaning folks money that you know. He say, if it's more money than you willing to give them, don't loan it to them.
Don't loan it to them.
He said, because you probably won't get it back a lot of times.
You won't. You know.
Hey, Reggie, if it's more money that I would really just go and give you, then I can't loan that to you, bro.
But how many people can you afford to keep giving out 10 here, 20 here, 30 here? I had to tell a sister, a couple of siblings that had these expensive habits, you know, them habits. So every time you see me, can I borrow $30? Can I borrow $50? They knew I didn't have it to give them, but I would give them what I had. Oh, girl, I ain't got no $50, but you know, I'm gonna give you 15. Well, I can't do that every time I see you. That starts adding up, you know. So when you start saying no, then you go on the toilet paper list as being selfish, and she don't remember when I did this for, and she don't remember when I did that for, you know. I gifted you almost $500-600 in a year. I don't have any more to give, you know.
But you know, what they do when they come to you, they aim high. They know you're gonna go lower.
Yeah.
So they aim high. They say, you know, they know if they ask you for 100. Oh, I don't have 100, but I got 55. That's what they really didn't need. They needed. They really didn't need nothing.
They needed 30.
They needed
but
20.
20. But they know if they ask for 100,
they shoot high.
Yeah, then if you lowball them, they at least get close to what they. Let me tell you another thing that pisses me off more than somebody asked me to borrow money and they don't have no damn job. How in the hell you gonna pay me back?
Income tax.
Yeah, right. Look, how you gonna get an income tax if you ain't got no damn job?
Oh my God.
That's my thing.
They baby mama gonna get her income tax, you know.
Right.
Yeah, her earned income credit gonna, you know.
Yeah, I'm not.
And after her new TV and her furniture.
Yeah, you ain't got nothing left to give you back your money.
Say, JD, I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Hey, man, we all run into the wimpy syndrome, people. That's what you call it, Reggie. Wimpy syndrome.
You know, what kills me is when you won't do it, they always say, "Yeah, I'm gonna remember you when I make it big." I used to get that a lot.
But you know, the Bible says the poor will always be with you.
And they never.
Some people have poor mentality.
Hey, Rich, this and don't you notice how they call when they ask a man for money? They call uncle. And they ask a woman for money, auntie.
Yeah. My nephews. Yeah. my youngest nephew, bro. I told him, I said, man, look, you're not gonna $5 me to death, man. Every time I see you, how in the hell every time I see you need $5? I'm gonna have to quit seeing you so damn often. Cause by the end of the week, nigga, I'll give you $100. If I done see you 20 times, I gave you $5 each time, I gave you $100 by Friday. I can't give you $100 every week for nothing. Who you think I am? Yeah, I was like, and look, Reggie, he always looking for me. Well, Ashton was looking for you. What? What he looking for me for? He ain't been looking for me. Oh, I know what he looking for me for. He need that $5 and $10. Go get him a you know what I'm saying? He out there, what they call him, sack chase. Oh, yeah, you can't sack money home, boy. If anybody, my money is gonna be me, and I don't even look for sacks. So I sure ain't giving my money away to somebody I know out here sack chase.
Okay.
I got 5 on it.
Boy.
All right, y'all. Pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie.
Girlhood. That is not a question for me. That's not a damn question for black people.
You don't like pumpkin pie?
Hell no.
What?
Man, I ain't
What?
gonna never pick pumpkin pie over no damn sweet potato pie. Matter of fact, if you bring a pumpkin pie to my house on Christmas or Thanksgiving, that's the last time your ass better dot my door.
Well, you know what? I'm crazy enough to try.
Sweet
I'm gonna
potato.
bring pumpkin pie come Christmas. Y'all cooking Christmas? I got my pumpkin already ready. It's coming.
Honest, don't you come up here with that. Look, by the time Thanksgiving comes, Blue gonna be big. I'm gonna sick him on you. I'm gonna see how fast. I'm gonna see how fast you can run with that pumpkin pie.
You're not gonna do.
He big and bad. He big and bad now. I think about it now when I come in the house. Big old thing.
Come on, he'll eat it.
Look, when he said Blue like pumpkin pie, Blue woke up. I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Blue eat anything.
What
Blue ain't playing.
Evil is this?
Blue will eat some pumpkin pie, especially if it's sitting on you.
Oh no, we're not gonna do no pumpkin pie. I'm not gonna.
But in all seriousness,
where you on it?
Girl, I had a phone call come in. Hold on, I'm here though.
Click out and click back in, cause we can't see
you. If I click out, you probably gonna lose me.
No. You
stay right there.
No, click out and click back in. You be right back on it.
Okay, hold on.
The last time you had some pumpkin pie, homeboy?
I've never had pumpkin pie. I mean, they make pumpkin pie? That's an actual thing?
Hey, let me tell you something, Reggie. Last time I ate pumpkin pie, I was a little kid, and I thought it was a sweet potato pie.
Oh, I had that. I had that.
That was the last, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "What the hell is this?" I was like, "What kind of sweet potato pie?" Oh, no, that's pumpkin pie. What the hell? And I see them cans of pumpkins in the stove. And I'll be like,
pie feeling.
I'll be like, who buys this crap right here?
Certain people that buy up.
Yeah, who buys that, Reggie, and why?
Hey, well, who buys fruitcake? But people eat it, so I don't know.
Hey man, but they sell
Hey Reggie, I ain't gonna lie. When I was a kid in the country, a real kid, like small, I used to eat the fruitcake till I grew up. When you were kids, But when I grew up and I started asking questions, like what's in it?
Come on, Blue.
And nobody could answer it.
Come on, y'all.
Then I couldn't eat it no more.
It was just certain stuff I couldn't eat, even as a kid. Fruitcake and hog head cheese I just couldn't do it.
Oh. Hog head cheese. Oh, let's talk about hog head cheese. Now, Reggie, I've been trying to find somebody that had an issue with hog head cheese. Let me
I can't do it.
I can't. I'm with you, Reggie.
You can't eat it on it?
No. I grew up and they made that stuff fresh. That was the nastiest stuff.
Girl, look, when I saw it, I said, what is happening? What are we doing? What? I said, what struggle are we in that we have to keep eating this? We don't have to eat this no more.
I said, what struggle are we in?
Look, we don't have to eat this no more.
I thought we overcame. I thought they said we overcame.
I couldn't believe it.
No,
I don't know. Because I was like, did I do something wrong? Are you mad at me?
Yeah.
I mean, no, I can't do it.
And then throw some crackers up there with it. No.
Yeah.
I had this uncle when I was coming up in the country. And, in the country, old folk, way they eat ain't that pleasant to watch. You don't want to watch an old person eat. They take side, they fingernails long, and that man was just eating that hog head cheese. It was getting messy. Then he had some crackers. I was like, what manner of evil is this? This is not right. I couldn't. After listen, I was so I was so messed up. I said, we don't have to eat this way. Now, when I grew up, I was like, we don't have to eat this no more. We don't have to do this no more. We can give this up.
What exactly is hog head cheese? I mean, the name hog head alone just turned me off.
I grew up in the country.
All I'm saying.
At the first frost, that's when they normally would, people who real countrified would kill a calf and kill a pig because they've raised it all year long. So
right.
liverwurst and hog head cheese, that's everything threw in there and ground it up and packed together.
Ooh, geez. What's that white stuff around the edge of it, though?
Fat.
Oh, my God. So, let me get this straight. They done grounded all this up, and how did they get the fat around it? See, that's why I don't eat it. I can't.
I don't know the process. I didn't eat it.
Who took out
the look at it?
Well, is there some history behind it? Is that something slaves had to eat or something? I mean,
I imagine so. I mean, it
had to be because I can't.
I would think that somebody would have to be forced to eat that.
It's outright.
What y'all talking about?
How can you? Can't imagine. Look.
Hey, JD, you know anything about hog head cheese? Is there some history behind it or something? Was we forced to eat it? I mean, what's going on with the hog head cheese?
Look, let me tell you something. Now, y'all gonna be mad at me because I eat hog head cheese.
Yeah, he eat hog.
What's the problem with it? I'm from Monroe, Louisiana. My people used to make hog head cheese.
What is it made out of? Me and Rachel.
The meat off the hog's head, just like you say. They boil all the meat off the head.
Honest, you was right.
Yeah, they boil all the meat off of the head, and then they mix it with like a gelatin type situation, and they make hog head cheese out of it.
Okay, tell me this.
What's that?
What is that? I want to say it's fat around the edge of that loaf. What is that? Hog head cheese.
No, that ain't no fat.
What is that?
You talking about liverwurst? That's liverwurst. That is not.
I don't eat that either.
I eat that too. Yeah,
I like liverwurst. I like it. I like it with the white string around it.
I don't buy the one with the white around it. I buy just that loaf. You know that.
I like the one with the white around it with some cheese, mayonnaise. I like that.
I don't really buy it that often, Reggie. Because matter of fact, that one around it kind of hard to find sometimes.
Yeah, I haven't had it in years, but they sell it. They sell it already in the package. But I haven't had it in years. They sell it in like Oscar Mayer sell it in a package.
Exactly. But I buy that little plastic loaf look like a little bullet. Just slice it up. That's the one I like.
So y'all eat cow tongue?
No, I don't eat cow tongue. I've never had it, so I don't know.
Oh,
but I don't eat chitlins either. So
if you done ate some of the Mexican tacos, I guarantee you they'd cut some tongue up and put in there.
Oh, no more taqueria. No more taqueria. Oh no.
Oh, I got a question.
Let me ask you a question, Reggie. You ever ate a taco called lingua?
No.
Okay, you probably have and don't know it.
The only tacos I've ever eaten was either chicken, fajita, and pork. You know what I'm saying? I like they call it chicharrones. I love those, but those are the only tacos I've ever eaten. Other than that, I don't mess with. Those chorizos. I'll be eating that. But other than that, I don't. I don't mess with that.
Tell you what,
my diet is getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
Reggie, let me tell you what lingua is translated into out of Spanish. Lingua literally means tongue.
Oh.
That's what it is. All it is the beef tongue cut up into little small pieces and cooked and sauteed. And let me tell you something. It's tender as a baby's love, bro. It be more tender than oxtails be.
What's tripe?
The tripe, the stomach of the cow.
Yeah, that's beef chitlins.
Yeah, that's stomach.
Yeah.
All the treepers.
Yeah. But you know what? And you know, we sitting up
Right.
here, some things don't sound good to us, but we eat other things that really in the same class. Like I don't like hog head cheese. I don't like liverwurst. But I tell you what, a pot of chitlins is on and popping.
You better know it.
I don't eat chitlins at all.
Hey,
Not
look,
me either, Reggie.
matter of
Me
fact,
either.
Reggie, when let me
chitlins.
explain something. When I eat chitlins, I like chitlins and the hog balls mixed together.
There you go. There you go. High five. Boom. There it is. Yes.
Chitlins
Yeah,
and
that's good.
hog balls mixed together.
That's the way Vi cook them. She cook them with the hog maws and the chitlins together, but she be on her own with that. I don't, you know, I don't eat it.
Come to you though. Let me explain something before we go any further with this. I don't eat everybody's chitlins.
That's the point right there. There you go.
I eat chitlins my mama makes. The hog maws my mama makes. And let me explain something to you, Reggie. You know, my first marriage, right? To Sterling. Now she came home with me for Thanksgiving. I mean, not for Christmas and New Year. The first year we was together. Now, my mama made some chitlins and hog maws at our house. So she ate chitlins and hog maws because she had never eaten them before. She's from New Jersey. So she had never eaten chitlins and hog maws, and they was good. And she got her some hot sauce and a piece of cornbread and all that, and ate chitlins and hog maws at my mama's house. Now, we go over to my auntie's house, my daddy's sister, who is lazy as hell and don't like to cook. She don't like to cook, first of all. She can't cook. I'm gonna put it like that because she lazy. But the thing is, you can smell her chitlins in the driveway when you pull up. You know that she cooking chitlins and you outside. You know them ain't the chitlins you want to eat. So let me tell you what happened, Reggie. We go in the house and my auntie got a big old pot on the stove. My auntie say, anybody want some chitlins? I got plenty of them.
No.
My auntie asked, I said, no, ma'am, I'm good. I'm full. So my sisters, both of my sisters, and my you know, Sterling go in there and get big bowls of chitlins. Brother, my mama didn't get none. My daddy didn't get none. I didn't get none. So I'm sitting over there in the corner watching TV, and they come out of there with them bowls of chitlins, Rick. And look here, if I tell you that first spoonful that they ate, their whole expression on their face changed. Okay. And look, my mama told them, you know, and they had to sit there and suffer through them chitlins, Reggie.
A big bowl.
I would have went and thrown them in the trash. I'm not eating no chitlins that taste like that.
I can get past the smell of chitlins.
So the thing is,
no.
Let me tell you something. This is how you know your chitlins are right. You don't smell. You don't even know they in there until you go in there and take the top off the pot. I didn't know you had chitlins in there. I know you didn't know because they clean.
They didn't smell like crap. The house didn't smell like crap. First of all, you gotta have somebody to clean them, and I'm honest about mine. I'll pay somebody to clean mine. I just never got that knack of cleaning them properly. But I mean, they gotta be. I can look at them and tell they clean. You know how you hold them up? Yeah, okay, this one clean. And then if you cook them and they smelling up everything, no.
I'm not. And the thing about it is, I don't care what nobody. I'm finna stop this misnomer that they have out there where they give you them pre-clean in a pack.
Oh no!
Don't you go buy no pre-clean chitlins
and put them in the pot like you act like you don't know no better.
The devil is a lie. Them chitlins are not clean. You better get your line in there and clean them chitlins before you cook. Fight me talking about come over here and eat some of these chitlins. Me and you rolling in the floor fight. If I buy damn chitlins and they ain't right. That's what. And look, let me tell you what my mama did when we got home, and they got to talking about them chitlins that they had tried to eat over at my auntie house. My mama said, "Let me tell y'all something. If James don't go in there and get nothing, don't y'all go in there and get nothing." Let me tell you something about me, Reggie. I'm very, very picky about who house I eat at.
I know that's right.
You know what I'm saying? You not look. This I got one stomach, and you ain't finna mess it up.
That's it.
I ain't finna pay your food for the rest of my night. So
Well,
I'm not going in there if I don't think you got the skills to do what you're supposed to be doing. I'm not going in there and get no food.
Well, my recipe for the week was shrimp and grits. That was my recipe for the week.
Oh yeah, huh? Oh, you made some shrimp and grits?
Shrimp and grits.
I'm gonna have to make. I'll make, baby. You got to come over here when I make some on it.
I ain't mad.
And I'm gonna tell you in front of family, so it's all right to lick the bowl.
Okay.
I ain't gonna trip with you when you lick the bowl, because I'm gonna understand.
Okay.
I'm cold with them shrimp and grits. I make a sauce that go into. Oh man, let me tell you something.
Yeah, all that. Yeah.
I'm gonna make you some this weekend, baby. I'm gonna make my wife the shrimp and grits.
But you know, I'm supposed to see y'all Sunday.
Okay, well, come on.
No, y'all supposed to come see me Sunday.
Okay,
and friends.
I'm gonna do a shrimp and grits Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and sign out for the night. We had a very good show. Very good show. Go ahead and sign out, honey.
Hey, y'all, this has been a wonderful show. I enjoyed conversating with y'all as usual. You know, we have some awesome conversations. And like they say, 219 to talk, we talk about everything, baby. And you know, it's just been a joy. And I appreciate y'all. And see y'all next week. It's been JD the Barber.
Go ahead, Reggie.
Oh yeah, this is Reggie coming from the North Side. See y'all next week. Tune in to 219. It was nice talking to y'all.
Oh yeah, enjoyed you, brother. All right, own it, Onus.
All right, Houston. I'm also from the North Side. It's been a pleasure. It's been a hoot. Hey, love you much. Love you much. Vote. Go get out there and vote, y'all. Get out there and vote.
Get out there and do your civic duty, as they say.
Yes. Open up your present. Open up your present.
Exactly.
That's right.
Open up your present.
All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in for 219 to talk. See you next Thursday.
Y'all have a good
219 to talk. 219 to talk. 219 to talk. 219 to talk. Let's go. 219. Yeah, 219. Yeah, 219.